Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the vlog. I am pumped to try out a new product today. If you notice my makeup, I have no mascara on. I just got ready for the day and then we took Rosie on a walk and there was just a downpour, so it was very humid, so I feel all dewy and glowy. But nonetheless, I'm bringing out my Quo mirror once again. These are simply the best. I will not stop saying it. If you don't have one of these, you definitely should get one. So I have that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super bad at putting on mascara, especially on camera, so I'm a little nervous. But if you stayed to the end of last video, you'll know that I got sent this PR package from SWEED Beauty. This is a female-owned brand. They sent their lash serum, which I put on last night. They also sent these little falsies. And I've never been one to look good with a strip lash, so falsies are the way to go. I wore a couple, the last time I wore some of these, it was during our wedding, and I absolutely love the look. So this Thursday, I'm gonna bring you along with us. We are going to a concert. It's gonna be the Dan and Shay concert, and Jake Owen is opening, so if you are a country girly at all, you will love it. It is me and my girlfriend's goal every single summer to always book a country concert in an outdoor venue, and this one is in Toronto. It's called Budweiser Stage. The weather looks amazing, and I can't wait to show you everything that we are wearing. It's gonna be a rootin' tootin' time. I can't wait to show you my final outfit, but I'm gonna wear those then, so I'll show you those then. This isn't sponsored, by the way. Just a brand I have heard so much about, and I can't wait to try. So this will be truly first impressions. Specifically, the product that I can't wait to try is this. This is their Cloud Mascara, and I've heard a lot about it from a few different channels, but specifically and most notably, Lydia Millen's channel. And she praises this mascara. Now, the only thing I have done is open it just to look at the type of brush. And I, guys, admittedly, am horrible at using these brushes. I always poke myself in the eye. So the actual product sounds incredible. Oh, excuse me. The actual product sounds incredible. So I'm gonna do my best to not poke myself in the eye. I have very weak nails, very fine hair, but for some reason, I feel like I have actually been blessed in the eyelash area. I have very long eyelashes to the point where, let's zoom in, to the point where if I put on mascara and I have a curled lash, oftentimes it will get on the top of my eyelid. I'm gonna put on, so far so good. It's really separating my lashes. And I don't have a mascara that's this kind of like mid-range. I use the Dime Beauty mascara if I want it to be super, super fine, natural, clean beauty, kind of that it girl vibe. And then I use Rare Beauty's mascara for when I want it to look super, extremely full. But this, I feel like, wow, this actually might be the mascara that I have been searching for, because I love that it has separated my lashes but coated them really nicely. Let me do the second one, but this is basically what it looks like without. So blonde, literally not even a whisper of eyelash there, and then done. Zoom me in all the way and lean back. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, let's do the second one. And then throughout the day, this is great because I'm actually going to a venue visit, and it is outside for one of the weddings that I'm shooting this summer. And that will be a good test because, as I said, it's quite humid outside. I'm gonna be moving around. I might bring my camera with me and even just dress cute and try to get a shot there. Why not? Extend the content, especially when you were driving an hour. And so I feel like that will really put the wearability of this to the test. Now, one thing you'll notice about me mascara wise, I never put my mascara on my bottom lashes. It makes me look crazy. I just feel like I look insane because I also have really long bottom lashes. If when I'm applying my top lash, it gets on the bottom lash a little bit, I'm fine with that because it feels really natural, but I never apply to my bottom lashes. So if that's you, I maybe will have to do a different test for you, but I feel like just knowing the top lash will be indicative of how the bottom one lasts. Let me put the rest on. Okay, so far so good. Also, this is what I'm wearing today. Little yellow dress. It is from Winners, And actually, before I let you go totally on this eye look, they also sent over this eyeliner. So it's also by SWEED. Let's see if I can get the focus there for you because their branding is really beautiful. It also has one of these smudgers, and I got mine in the color Mink Greige. And so it's this color. And I was mentioning to you guys, I think it was last vlog, and that's just a really beautiful tip as well. I feel like that's gonna be easy to work with, especially kind of flicking out a wing. I was mentioning to you last vlog how I was watching some old vlogs back because I was editing a different video where I kind of had a flashback, and I saw my makeup in that video and was like, oh no, it was just way too much. And I feel like I was just still learning how to do my makeup for me. And I was using black eyeliner and all these things, and it honestly just didn't suit me. Like, it was just too intense. So I feel like I needed to discover a color like this when I do want to add a little bit more of that smokiness. So once my eyelashes are totally dry, then I will pop some of this on too and show you. And then we'll get packed up and we'll get ready to go see this location. It should be gorgeous, so I might as well bring you along with me just a touch. Tiniest little flick out, but I feel like the best way to actually test this is before I put my mascara on. So I will do that before going to the concert, but really fun stuff. I love discovering new brands, especially ones that are women owned and they just have the most kind comms. I do have a quick email I need to respond to before I go, so that's kind of cut down on my time for vlogging some extra little things, but I'll see you when I'm on the road.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
You guys, look at this walkway. It's so gorgeous. I got my umbrella. It's starting to rain. What an absolute magical little tour. But yes, this was for one of the weddings that I'm going to be shooting this summer, and it's gonna be just stunning. It's so nice to see a property before the big day, because then you can plan out all the spots when you're gonna do the family stuff, the bridal shoot stuff, the sunset photography, but it has just started to pour, so let's get home. So on my way home, because I was in an area called Rockwood, it's very close to Guelph, which I feel like I've featured quite a bit lately on my social media. Guelph has some incredible interior spots, and one of them, if you follow me on Instagram, that I've featured before is called Rug and Weave. It's where we got our rug for our main room, and they just are the most thoughtfully curated. Like, I wish I could just go Control-C, Control-V, copy-paste to my house. And one of their newest retailers is Farrow and Ball. And if you also know me, you know I love me a little bit of Farrow and Ball because they just have the most classic colors, and it's incredible now finally having my own flyer here. But one thing I love about Farrow and Ball is that they have these tiny little paint pots. Now, $8.50 each, but it's a really nice opportunity to really see the paint in the rooms or on the cabinets or whatever that I'm thinking of. And so I ended up picking up these two, Treron and Selvage, and they're picking up a little bit lighter in camera. I can see in the viewfinder there versus what they are, but they're so beautiful. This like beautifully rich color that's also still very natural. I also picked up this little frame stand because I have a painting that I got, if you saw a vlog ago or a couple of vlogs ago, from Laura from A Natural Home, this beautiful picture of this drawn, or it's kind of like a sketched flower. So I could put that on there. And then you won't be able to smell it, but I picked up the Vanilla Santal Amber Soy Wax Candle. I'm really trying to switch over our candles in our home to fully soy wax candles. So that is that, and it has such a soft, beautiful fragrance. I was thinking the other day, I often think about lighting candles and getting cozy in the fall, but I really want to start having a house scent all the way through the year. And this one just feels like a really lovely, soft send off to summer that kind of fades into fall. So I love that. And of course, the jar I could also use for something later. So I was thinking of putting this at our front entrance and lighting it. Love a lit candle any time of year. Really excited to try these out. Farrow and Ball for the win! Little house bits now that I've gotten home. I lit that candle. It smells so good. I'm gonna make sure that it burns all the way so all the wax reaches around the jar. That's like one of the biggest things that you can do when you first burn a candle to make sure it doesn't tunnel, especially because it's a soy wax candle. As I said, I'm just gonna try my best. I'm not gonna be perfect, I'm sure, but I'm gonna try my best just to stick to soy wax candles. It's just like a small change that doesn't feel too overwhelming, and then you're not putting too much pressure on yourself, but you're being mindful of these little things. Anyways, and then so in our kitchen nook, I had finished it off with this one thing called a finger joint. Here, I'll show you. So this was a little finger joint, and it's got this like grooving, but because of that, it would have pushed the cushion out. My battery's just about to die, so I'm gonna go fast, but we're getting cushions made for the kitchen nook, so I needed to change up that trim. So I just did that and cut it all the other day, and so now that's painted. So once that dries, that will be slapped on there, and then everything in that nook will be good to go for when the cushion arrives. All fun stuff. So some good home things, and it's been really fun testing out those Farrow and Ball colors. I love it, and I might even get it color matched, I think, at Sherwin-Williams, just because they're so much closer. But a good little hack. I am loving having the paint chit little folder because then I can see all the colors I have always dreamed of.
Doesn't matter what I do, she's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart starts beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country.
Good morning, my friends. Yesterday, I did not vlog. I'm not gonna lie, after that concert, I was feeling a little delicate. I had so much fun with my friends though. We were dancing, we were singing, we were serenading each other, holding hands, swaying to the country music. It was honestly the perfect night, the perfect weather, and we just genuinely had the most amazing time. It was a very late night though. I think I got home around 2 a.m. from the city, but 100% worth it. And I'm very lucky that I had planned that the next day would be a bit more of a relaxing day. I have an Aura ring, and if you have an Aura ring, or if you don't, actually specifically if you don't, you may not know as much obviously, but what they do is they measure you on your sleep and your readiness score. And I am not a big drinker at all. I would actually describe myself more as sober curious. I am not someone who even opts to drink when drinking is like happening. I'll just have a ginger ale or something like that. But I did decide to have a couple of drinks with my girlfriends, and I can always feel my heart racing a little bit more, especially at nighttime. I don't get that lowered heart rate, which leads to a worse sleep, which is definitely the case, but that's okay. I had leaned into it and made the decision, do you know what, that's okay. I'm going to exchange these hours of today for that time. But I'm so happy that I'm back to basics. So my readiness after that night was at like 50, which is out of 100, which is so bad. It's probably the worst I've ever had. But last night, Scotty and I went to bed nice and early. I had so much water. I was feeling really, really good by the end of the night. But look at this, check this out, 95. It even says impressive. Scotty was laughing because he's like, oh my gosh, you are ridiculous. You sleep so well. Now, besides that, I'm all dressed up. I'm in one of my fabric dresses, which is on sale now, by the way. And I love this dress. It is so stunning. I'll make sure that I link it again down below if you haven't seen the videos that included these. I was sent this by Fabric, so just so you know. But yeah, I absolutely adore it. I also have a promo code that they sent over after creating that content, so you can get an extra percentage off. But today I'm heading to this place called Eco House, and it's in Hamilton, and it's basically a tea party, but we're gonna be learning about harvesting, we're gonna be making our own tea, and then we are going to be enjoying that tea in the garden and learning a little bit more about that. So I'm very excited. One of my good friends, Liz Enriquez, is hosting that with a friend, and I'm excited to learn more about Eco House as well. I think they work with this one program called Green Venture downtown Hamilton to really get people inspired to garden and harvest and be of the earth as you do. Now I'm wearing obviously a little tea dress. I'm gonna bring my hat as well. I'm a bit nervous to put it on right now with my hair up. And I'm also gonna bring this fan. I got this at a wedding one time, and it is one of my favorite things to just pop in my bag when I can do so. I'm gonna bring my French Market bag. And then this is the fragrance I'm wearing today, and I don't even know if I'm allowed to tell you about this, because look, I don't even know everything about it. So Replica, Maison Margiela by Replica is, or I guess it's Maison Margiela Replica, is releasing a new fragrance, and you are the first to try it before its launch in August. You guys, I don't know if I can tell you about this, but it smells so good. If you are someone who loves Maison Margiela by the Fireside, or what is it, Under the Lemon Tree, like, oh, they just have such amazing scents, and they're supposed to be in line with memories, which if you know me, you know that is a huge part of my beauty routine when it comes to fragrance. But the description, because I wish we had smell-o-vision, but the description says, a tribute to those fleeting moments of joy and self-indulgence, capturing the essence of savoring a warm and sweet pastry in a Parisian cafe. It does. It's so beautiful. And then it says, can you guess the memory? Because that will then essentially be the name of the fragrance. But I'm excited for both of us. This is coming out in Sephora on the 14th and on the Sephora app early on the 12th. So when it does, I will give you a heads up, because neither of us are going to remember that right now. I'll give you a heads up when it comes out, and I will put it in the vlog, because I'm definitely going to be getting the full version of that. It is time to go. I'm gonna bring you along with us. So we have a little bit of country, and then we have a little bit of living in the country. And I feel like that is just the perfect mix of a vlog. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's go. Side note, while I can look in the mirror here, I'm wearing my Edge of Ember earrings, Pamela card, little necklace here. It is so stunning. I'm definitely gonna be packing this to Italy, because they are so known for their coin necklaces in Florence and places like that. Edge of Ember snake chain, my engagement jewelry, and I'll probably just pop on a pair of flat sandals. Liz said, wear a pair of flat sandals, so I'm gonna wear my little Steve Maddens with the rock studs on them. Super nice and comfortable. I'll link them on Amazon. The exact type aren't available right now, but there are some that are available, so you'll find that down there. officially we're at Eco House, and I'm here with Liz and her son. And the house is very, very old. I'm gonna have Liz tell you a little bit more about it because she works with Green Venture, but so far the tea party has been lovely. We've seen their community garden, walked around. They have like a lot of lessons. You can come here anytime with your kids and walk around. And they also have a mud kitchen, which we told Carlos maybe we won't play with that today. And then they have the wooden setup for a playground, which was also adorable. You could hear the little sounds. He was playing with the instrument there. And yeah, just walking around, it's so beautiful. And we also just made our very own tea. This is raspberry leaf and mint. And honestly, what a great combo. I need to learn how to do this at home. Me and Scotty are gonna get on that ASAP. I'm gonna bring Liz over here, see how much she can tell us about Green Venture. So for context as well, Liz and I went to high school together and we've known each other for a very long time. I'm gonna go play with Carlos and Liz is gonna tell you about what's going on today in Green Venture, and you'll do so great.
I'll do my thing. Hi everyone, I'm Liz, and I do a lot of programs here at Green Venture. Some of them are ripping out concrete in the city and replacing it with gardens and rain gardens and pollinator gardens, all sorts of gardens. We work with an amazing team, a landscape architect, designers. So that's one of my projects. We also do rebates for homeowners who want to install rain gardens in their homes. So that's a really fun project that you should look into at the Green Venture website. So many things, but essentially our goal is to help Hamiltonians live a more sustainable life. So visit our website, follow us online. There's so many programs and so many ways that you can get involved and volunteer as well. If you're looking for something to do, if you're like, I feel so hopeless about the environment, but like I wish I could do something, there's always something we can do. And Green Venture offers a lot of those opportunities. So yeah, let's see what else there is to do today.
Well done, Liz.
You tricked me! I thought you were climbing trees with the owls.
If I didn't say this earlier, this house is from the 1800s and the last ownership was by the Weavers family, and I believe that was in 1993. And now it is, city-owned property, non-for-profit property. And even behind me here, they have a garden for the indigenous people here. So they also will grow things natively that make sense for them. And then Liz was telling me they have a trial forest, so they'll plant a bunch of different trees there, and then they'll see what trees outcompete for each other to see which ones thrive best in different environments. So a lot of education too. That was so cute. It was so fun hanging with Liz and just seeing what they're doing in the community. And yeah, it was just honestly such a wholesome morning. I am so hot right now, but a nice little dew on my skin. I am going to head home. I need to pick up some gas and just get some bits organized. And then tomorrow we're having a really fun pool day at my parents' house. So it's full swing weekend, but I always love going to those things anytime that I can. So it'll just be nice to kind of like organize and have a me day today.